their stock price has just been going up. BA Systems, their stock price has gone up by 105%. And there are quite a number of defense companies that, whose stock prices has gone up by, significant percentages, as well. So I guess what I'm trying to communicate to Fadzwa is number one, the time of maximum pessimism is a time to actually invest and look for opportunities. I would also want to encourage all our viewers not to focus so much on bad news that is, being projected in the press, but also to be on the lookout, for opportunities. I believe that during this time, we having billionaires being made, it's just a question of where do you focus most of your attention, on. The second thing that I would want to talk about is the budget that was presented in South Africa on Wednesday. So the Minister of Finance presented the annual budget for the country. Obviously, it was an election budget. The ANC government wasn't going to do things that are drastic, especially in an election year. But some of the things that may be of interest to our listeners and viewers is, number one, there were no adjustment to tax brackets. Typically, what happens with this budget announcement is that tax brackets are adjusted, with increases in inflation. What they try to do is that they try to cushion all of us from inflation by adjusting the tax brackets. That didn't happen this time around. And there is therefore every likelihood that even if you're going to get a salary increase at work, you might actually find yourself falling into a higher tax bracket and find yourself, paying more tax than you have been paying. So I just found that very, very, interesting. Obviously, the balance sheet of the country is not in a good shape. It looks like the country has been accumulating quite a lot of debt, and that has been a source of concern, there. I was also interested in the projected growth in the economy. So the economy is projected to grow by only 1.3% in this year, 1.6% next year, and 1.8%. Those GDP growth rates are not encouraging,